From stories across the globe to stories here at home, this is the National News Broadcast. A very good evening to you. I'm Sharifah Tahir.
A very good evening indeed. I'm Charita Minipurarachi, and let's move on to the headlines for tonight's news.
The Prime Minister assures not to sell or lease out East Container Terminal of the Colombo Harbour. Corona vaccination program successfully implemented island-wide. Solutions have been given in less than 24 hours for the request made by children of Alutwewe to the President. A 3-member Presidential Commission appointed to implement recommendations related to political victimizations. 5 persons died in 2 accidents at Ekala and Gampala areas. A new program implemented to enhance economic cooperation of the UK, which withdrew from the European Union.
On to those and other stories in detail now, and starting off with local stories. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa says that East Container Terminal of the Colombo Harbour will not be sold or leased out. Replying to journalists at his Carlton residence in Tangul, the Prime Minister said that selling of state property is not the policy of the present government. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa said that there is nothing for the opposition to accuse. He said that it will not be sold or leased out and it will be under the administration of the government. The Prime Minister said that the trade unions know about it. He further said that discussions have not been held on the matter and it will not be a problem. He said that there is nothing to take trade union actions. The Prime Minister further said that selling of properties is not their policy but the policy of the UNP. He added that it is clear that they have been elected to power not to take over UNP policies.
The Epidemiology Unit of the Health Ministry says that 37,835 AstraZeneca vaccines have been given yesterday. It was implemented island-wide today and no side effects have been reported after vaccinations. Police officers were given AstraZeneca vaccines at Narayanpeta Police Hospital. 100 of them were given vaccine jabs. Minister Rear Admiral Sarath Veerasekara and IGP Chandana Vikramaratne were present on the occasion. AstraZeneca vaccinations commenced yesterday at Polonnaruwa General Hospital. It will take place for 3 days. The vaccination is scheduled to be given to 4,000 security personnel and at hospitals of the Polonnaruwa district. Security forces personnel in the northern province are scheduled to be vaccinated. Another phase of the program took place this morning, one is Security Services headquarters. Staff members of the Karavanala Base Hospital were given vaccinations today. Secretary to the Ministry of Primary Health Services Consultant Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva has requested not to be afraid to get AstraZeneca vaccines. He mentioned it during a media briefing in Colombo today.
And here's the local update of the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of COVID-19 recoveries in the country has increased up to 57,159. The percentage of fully recovered patients has increased to 89.81%. 9.7% COVID-19 patients are still undergoing treatment, which amounts to 6,172. Another 351 COVID-19 patients were identified in the island today. Sri Lanka reported the highest COVID-19 recoveries on the 28th, which amounts to 1,869. 882 COVID-19 recoveries patients left the treatment centers today. 14,316 PCR tests were conducted yesterday. Accordingly, the total number of PCR tests up to now has reached to 1,708,399. 4 students of the Eastern University under treatment of COVID-19 have sat for the final year examination at Periyakallaru Region Hospital in Batiklo. The examinations has commenced on the 29th and ended today. 8 COVID-19 related deaths were reported yesterday. The deceased have been identified as residents from Colombo 10, Pokunuvita, Rajagiriya, Madhuwala, Waduwa, Colombo 12 and Colombo 15. 52 persons who have ignored health protective measures have been arrested during the 24 hours ended at 6 a.m. today. 2,905 have been arrested in connection with the offence. Kathankudi Medical Officer A.L. Nasreen says that isolation of 7 Grama Niladhari divisions under Kathankudi police area was removed. However, public markets and preschools in those areas will be kept closed until further notice. The National Centre to Prevent the Spread of COVID-19 says that isolation of Siyavat of Narahimpita Police Area, Lower St Andrews Place of Harbour Police Area, Upper St Andrews Place and Andrews Road will be lifted from 5 a.m. tomorrow. The centre that 90 Watt of Gangabada Gramaseva Niladhari Division of Paliguda Police Division will be removed from isolation list from 5 a.m. tomorrow. State Minister Vibalavira Disanayaka said that Pinnavala, Dehivala and Ridiyagama Zoological Gardens will be open from tomorrow. Meanwhile, a Bodhi Puja was held at Narahimpita Abhayarama Temple today, wishing for speedy recovery of Health Minister Pavitra Vanyarachi, who is under treatment at Anguda Infectious Disease Hospital for COVID-19. It was held under the guidance of Chief Monk of the temple, Venerable Muruthettuwe Anandathera. Minister Bandula Gunawardena, State Minister Sisira Jayakodi, Health Ministry Secretary Major General Dr. Sanjeeva Bunasinghe and Director General Health Services Consultant Dr. Asela Gunawardena and a group of people were present on this occasion.
The renovation of Hambegamu Ratambala Junior School playground commenced today as a result of a request made by the people to the President during Gamasamaga Pilisandra program held yesterday at Aluthwave area in Thanamalvila. The solution has been provided in less than 24 hours. The 8th phase of the Gamasamaga Pilisandra program ended yesterday with the aim of solving problems of the rural communities. During the program yesterday, parents of students of Ratambala Gama Junior School requested the President to solve problems at the school. Students of several other schools in the area also presented their problems to the President.
අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමනි රතබලාගම් ප්‍රාථමික විද්‍යාලයේ අපේ විද්‍යාලයට ක්‍රීඩා පිටියක අවශ්‍යතාවයක් සහ
එල්ලීම පාසලට ක්‍රීඩා පිටියක්
අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමනි.
හරි. දෙන්නම් හමුදාව එවන්න.
හොඳයි. යුද හමුදාවෙන් ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා පිටිය ඉදි කරනවා.
ඔබතුමා දැක්කා සියසින්ම අපිට තියෙන ගැටලුව අපේ පාසලේ ක්‍රීඩා පිටිය තමයි අපිට දැන්ට තියෙන ගැටලුව.
හරි හෙට වෙනකොට හමුදාවෙන් එනවා ඒ ක්‍රීඩා පිටිය හදන්න.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa said that a playground would be provided and the army will arrive tomorrow to take necessary action. According to the directions of the President, the Engineering Regiment of the Sri Lanka Army commenced renovations this morning to Ratambala Gama Junior School playground. The school is located 36 kilometers away from the Thanamalvila town. Nearly 250 students are studying at the school. The students of the school have shown skills in athletics, volleyball, cricket and Ella. They have achieved all island levels in the Ella and cricket. Principal of the school, Chandana Prasad Kumara, said that sporting abilities of the students would further enhance after the modernization of the playground.
And meanwhile, the President has appointed a presidential commission to implement recommendations of the committee report in connection with political victimizations. The relevant gazette was issued recently. The chairman of the commission is Supreme Court Justice Dhammika Priyantha Samarkujawardena and Supreme Court Justice Kubudiri Vikramasinghe and Appeal Court Justice Ratna Priya Gurusinghe and other members of the commission. The cabinet approval was given to implement recommendations of the Political Victimizations Committee report handed over to the President recently. The commission should complete inquiries within 3 months and present a suitable machinery to implement committee recommendations within 3 months. The Presidential Commission appointed to inquire into political victimization from 8 January 2015 to 16th November 2019 handed over its final report to the President. According to the recommendations, implementing orders violating the Constitution, abuse or misuse of power, interference, frauds, corruption, criminal misappropriation, criminal breach of trust or serving relatives have been filed against the respondents. The Commission is also entrusted with deciding on how far the respondents should be responsible in the event of a political revenge, a malpractice or violating the written law in an event of an appointment, transfer, promotion or ending the service.
5 individuals have died following 2 accidents at Ekala and Gampala areas. 3 persons have died in an accident which took place in front of the Ekala Air Force camp. A motor car which was on its way to Kotugoda from Jayala has collided with a bus halt near Ekala Air Force camp. Our reporter said that 3 persons in the car have died by the time they were admitted to Ragama Hospital. The victims are residents of Sidua area. 2 youths have died when their motorcycle collided with a lorry at Niyangandra area on Pundalu-Oya Gampala Road. A group of youth had been travelling on 5 motorcycles and one of those had met with the accident. The deceased, 2 19-year-old youths, are residents of Kalapite area. The driver of the lorry has been arrested. National organizer of the Samagi Jana Balavegya, MP Tissa Attanayaka, said that the United National Party has a future only by joining Samagi Jana Alliance. He mentioned this to media following a function in Hatton. National organizer of the Samagi Jana Balavegya, MP Tissa Attanayaka, said that the fate of the United National Party is dangerous. He said that they regret the destruction of a political party. He further said that the leaders of the party should realize that a UNP will have a future if it works with the Samagi Jana Balavegya. He added that if the UNP tries to form a separate front, what happens to Samasamaja and communist parties will happen to that party. MP Tissa Attanayaka requested the UNP to join with them and work together with the party activists at ground level.
And a meeting between United National Party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe and a group of youth took place at Nugegoda. Views were expressed about the control of the coronavirus at the meeting. United National Party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe said that the government, India and China should be thanked for giving 800,000 vaccines. He said that it will be enabled to vaccinate 400,000 people. Mr. Wickremesinghe said that it is correct to give the vaccine to health staff first. He pointed out that the country is expected to get 3% from the COVAX system in the first round. They questioned whether the production agreements have been signed for the remaining 80%. He said that it should be revealed that whether the agreements were signed for 80% for a part of it. He further said that the government should reveal it.
Sports Minister Namal Rajapaksa says that a national program will be launched to develop 100 school playgrounds in 100 educational zones. He expressed these views while attending the District Social and Infrastructure Development Committee meeting at the Kurunegala District Secretariat. The program will be implemented covering all districts with the approval of the Presidential Task Force and under the guidance of the Prime Minister's office. The Minister said that the project will be launched on the 1st of March. Sports Minister Namal Rajapaksa said that they hope to commence the program on the 1st of March under the patronage of Prime Minister by identifying 100 schools in the first phase. He said that they expected to build at least 1 playground at each education zone with proper standards. The Minister said that they have received several proposals from the zones and those will be sent to regional development committees by next week. He added that they will be requested to make amendments if there are or else to send the proposals soon. Special attention was paid on education, Dharma schools and drinking water in the Kurunegala district. It was revealed that the government has also paid its attention on developing human resources. Minister Johnston Fernando, a Northwestern Province Governor Raja Kollure, Kurunegala District Committee Chairman MP Gunapala Ratnasekara and a group of public servants attended the meeting.
And meanwhile, several electoral seat meetings of Sri Lanka Podajana Peramuna held yesterday. Youth and women's meetings had also been organised to coincide with the event. The theme of the meetings is Siv Desa Suraki, Siv Wasara. All meetings had been organised following health protective measures. Homagam electoral seat meeting was held yesterday. It was held under the patronage of Ministers Bandala Gunawardena and Mahindananda Alutgamage. Karandani electoral seat meeting of Sri Lanka Podajana Peramuna took place at Karandani Cultural Centre. Chairman of Karandani Pradesh Sabha Amaravansha Mulguda has organised the meeting. MP Jagat Kumara and a group of people were present on this occasion. Valimada electoral seat meeting of Sri Lanka Podajana Peramuna took place yesterday. It has been organised by the Valimada seat organizer Indika Sampath Jasundara. Parliamentarian Sudarshan Denipitiya and Rohan Disanaika attended the meeting. The Western Colombo Youth and Women's Meeting of Sri Lanka Podajana Peramuna took place yesterday at Ranjan Vijayaratne Ground in Welavatta under patronage of MP Pramita Bandara Tennakun. Colombo West Chief Organizer Belinda Rajapaksa has organised the meeting. Women's meeting of Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna of Kumburupitiya seat was held yesterday at Kumburupitiya Sanasa Hall. It was held under the patronage of Ministers Dallas Alaha Perumal, State Minister Sitaram Bipola and Kanchana Vijayasekara attended the meeting. Kolonnava electoral seat meeting took place today. It has been organised by seat organiser Ajit Subasinghe. Badula electoral seat meeting of Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna took place today under the patronage of State Minister Thenuka Vidanagamage. Badula Mayor Priyantha Amarasiri organised the meeting. Parliamentarian Udayani Kirindaguda was present on this occasion. Chairman of Sri Lanka Ports Authority General Dayaratnaka says that he was never supported to hand over directly or indirectly to a foreign country or a party representing a foreign nation even an inch of the country during his lifetime. Issuing a statement, he has said that a certain media organization have misinterpreted a statement made by him. He has said it is a result of non-understanding of his idea correctly. The statement issued by Ports Authority says that he is not correctly misinterpret the words of analysis presented after studying certain complex social challenges in depth for local human and physical development.
A minor tremor has occurred this morning at Valapane in Nuwara. It has been felt in surrounding areas. Geological Survey and Mines Bureau says that the tremor measuring 2 points in the Richter scale has occurred around 2:59 a.m. today. Minor tremors were reported during the recent past in several areas of the Central Hills, including Victoria region. Senior Professor Atula Senaratne of Geology Faculty of the Peradeniya University said that such earth tremors had been reported earlier as well. There is a connection of area where the earth tremors occurred and the previous place, which was Victoria area. He said that all earth tremors have occurred in the main geological line of the Central Hills. He further said such tremors will occur in future as well and they are proposed to fix equipment to monitor and measure such tremors. He said that a proper decision can be taken only after an in-depth study of the situation.
ඊට පස්ව අපිට හරියට නිර්ණය කරන්න පුළුවන් පෘථිවිය ඇස වෙනවද විභේද හරහා චලන සිද්ධ වෙනවද විභේද තුලද මේ කම්පන.
And with that we conclude tonight news. Do it just tomorrow at the very same time. Stay safe. Good night.
Have a pleasant night.